forgot. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone.
If I ever get my hands on him, I will tear him apart.
You don't know how glad that makes me, Bruce. You and me, we've got the same taste in people. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I already said I'd meet your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Jeez. Well, if it means that much to you. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me.
但其實去見 Joker 嗰啲朋友，遲啲又俾情報局嗰啲人調查。
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce.
有好有唔好啦。
I miss this trust between us.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum.
啤完未
I
啊？
don't think that outburst went
你
unnoticed.
黐線，呢一係走過嚟
What did
啤，
you say about
咁樣
John?
側住個頭，你唔
He
係好
gave
傷
me a
個
lead
頸
on
啊？
Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
"其實我最驚黑人嘅女，臨尾變咗奸局嘅，我咁講之後，冇佢幫助都唔係問題。
Enjoying the view.
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier, but when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing.
係啊係啊係啊！
Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do.
Wayne's still in one piece. It's the dead who deserve your sympathy.
They have it. Them and their families. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up.
啊，
I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd to 48th is more or less lawless.
俾佢估中晒啊！
Surge at least.
驚啊！馬後炮嗰啲屎忽鬼，有人推你落樓。
Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
I'll see what I can do.
喂，
Hey,
我仲
I
未
get
睇
it.
44
We're
喎。
stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner.
我第一下
I bet
已
he's
經撳中
avoiding
咗。
that area.
OK，
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower.
咁咪更加似啊！
Something feels fishy about that.
射下死咁就。
My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man.
We all need to draw a line somewhere. It's what separates us from the scum we're trying to catch.
I'm glad to hear you say that. The thing with Waller is her line's real blurry.
OK。
Sometimes you can't see it at all.
同埋之
I
前
was
咧
ordered to give her updates on
喺精
breaks
神
in the
病院嗰個
Riddler
醫生咧
case.
就係 女仔嚟
Chance he's
嘅，
there,
同埋
we
照
should
顧 Joker
probably
照
let
顧
her
得好
know.
好，所以佢後邊可能
I'm
會
gonna
變
give
成
her
Harley
ammunition
Quinn。
with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
搭得電梯嘅蝙蝠俠。
哦。
同埋你條撲街唔好劇透啊嘛！我啱啱個留言版未識啫。
No one's home.
I told Waller
你又
about
打
our
咗成
leaving
篇
this
文嘅。
place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
OK， 第條罅有嘢好睇，最好喺嗰條罅度揾到有線索啊！咪一陣冚你一巴。
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
咪傻咧！
It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
喂，好多紅外線喺度啊！我電視嚟嘅，我咁即係佢一早知我哋會嚟到呢度噶啦啊！你唔係佢夾萬嚟，
Give me a good
仆
honest
街啊！你
crack
係電
house
視
any
嘅。
day.
光頭王。
Oh, God.
One of his pupils is fully dilated, the other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
The man
射
bit
音
his
波啦。
tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock.
你
Or a
之
sudden
前
jolt.
唔係玩過咩反斜
我
線？
玩過佢第一章啫，我玩過佢第一集啫。
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
我啱啱由頭到尾都係玩過佢上一集。
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
咦？
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Wheels.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
Our friend me either.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
哦，咁即係佢想我入去解謎啦。佢嘅意思係，
That's a hell of an
係
invitation.
佢都話 get inside。
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
好啦，又嚟調查啦。而家就要將嗰啲線索串聯。冇玩過啊！佢上一集個調查方式同今次一樣啫嘛，要將啲嘢串連晒一齊。
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
有
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed
你話有啦。
for electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the
Laura.
monkey statues.
You're right.
羅拉隻垃圾 game 唔好玩啊！你想睇咩？眼耳口冇鼻啊，係嘛冇鼻啊，係咯，眼耳口鼻冇嗰個鼻啊。
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
上一集同呢集有咩
Safes
分
with
別？
electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
咁快有啲連結我都未檢查晒啲嘢。
冇玩過 Batman。
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in
遲啲咪玩翻睇下咩分別咯，講點
Monitors
講。
typically have a polarizing filter.
佢
to
又有
reduce
成5張
reflection.
嘅，
I don't see anything.
點講得晒？
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
睇埋個劇情，
One shoe melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella
tight.
over there.
扒佢個劇情好睇。好啦好啦好啦，諗下先，完咗呢一章先，起碼都未必話玩嘅。
Shadow of the Tomb
That's an
Raider。
agency issue pistol. That's a hell of a jolt.
佢隻 game 唔減到100蚊以內係唔會
At the
買。
casino. It was impressive.
佢99蚊我都要
Gotta
諗
give it to
下。
Our people have great tech.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
跟住又爆炸。
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this.
哇好啊！
得閒先。
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find. I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2
即係佢知道
steps
嘅。
ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues.
我就係入去呢個機關度啦，
Now,
咁
how is
啫。
that for motivation? Screw you!
啊！
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
其實首先咧，嗰、個謎語人話佢好誠實，即係佢答晒所有佢問嗰啲嘢，但係臨尾又唔知點解反抗啊 ！Screw you， 跟住又死咗啲白痴仔，係咪黐線？點解可以咁癲嘅？你係咪白痴啊？真係可唔可以人工呼吸救翻醒佢？問佢係咪白痴？缺失嘅手指咪咁樣連翻上去夾萬嗰度。
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
啊！跟住又冇咗4隻手指啦。
Chose the wrong
我唔
one.
關個機關
Lost
事
him
嘅
his fingers.
但係佢死埋喎。哦，就喺咁明啦。練咗啊！呢部機練唔到啊！仲有啲咩未睇啊？呢個又唔關事。得呢兩個可以練嘅。
No glass over there.
仲有咩我睇漏咗？我有。
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind
應
of
該就
murder
快
box, I
完
guess.
啩。
Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
咩應該就快完啊？你話呢一張？
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
冇得個問字。
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
誒，將佢連落對隻鞋度就啱啦咁。
You could be cooked alive in there.
The floor of the box
Wow,
heated
took
up
me
while
out
the
to
agent
go
was
look up though.
inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire.
佢踩住兩邊。
When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here.
Both.
No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Both.
明白
Good
明白，唔
call.
使 both
It's
兩
worth
次。
checking out.
你講緊羅拉同埋呢個啊嘛。
Mori.
我咪
He
覆佢，
sold technology to Riddler.
我想覆佢喎。
Talk about strange bedfellows.
你贏了幾次嗰啲呃人嗰啲網站，
Waller's been
你
keeping
係第
pretty tight
1000
tabs
位入
on
嚟嘅
Mori for
會
a
員啊，
while
恭喜
now.
你！
She must have known. I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers.
窩利廢柴啊，真係冇用啊
First, we
佢
have to get out of here.
咁啊！
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful.
像你這麼聰
More
明的人，有
psychos
時
to
候行
worry
為卻
about.
非常愚蠢，那些
He and
資
his
源不是
colleagues.
讓你妄想用。
They don't see eye to
佢
eye.
唔搏人睇晒
Apparently,
嘅。
they don't like his beef with me.
覺得個畫
Maybe
風
we'll get
唔
lucky
係
to
幾好
kill each
睇
other.，
蝙蝠俠
哇，唔係啊嘛？咁 Telltale 所有系列你都唔中意啊？佢全部系列都係咁樣。連去塊鏡度。
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that
所以要
can
企喺
only
入
be
邊
seen
睇
with
啊
a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
你都戇居啊！喂，唔一定要入去一
You
塊
got
鏡咯咁樣，
VR in that cowl or something?
企喺度門後邊咪得咯。
I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
條梗唔係呢個先㗎啦，呢個係死咗㗎啦嘛。 搏完，佢俾人搏完個頭應該死咗啦，點會係第一啊？
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
好啦。
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he
could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant.
Wow.
It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead.
Maybe you'd like to go in and solve it yourself.
係啊？
No, go ahead. I wouldn't want to steal your thunder.
廢柴。 但係佢塊面係唔防熱嘅喎。啊？咁即係我扭第二邊。
Almost make out a message.
I'm not kidding, Batman.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Why?
But which one is he
內熱
referring
不
to?
內火。
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
哇 ，high five 啊！
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out,
哇，
shall
咁
we?
哥頓幾勁啊！我喂，原來未開始啊頂！
The riddle! Use it to open the safe!
耳仔嗰度啊！耳仔嗰度喺邊啊？兩邊耳都係喎，呢個啊呢個。哇，咁聰明嘅！我冇彈啊！ 黐孖筋！喂，佢有神早肥啦，咪白痴啊！
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
垃圾戰衣。
Agree。
It's a homing missile.
打人又唔痛，幫人揼骨咁樣，按摩衣嚟可能係。
A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
你唔想知㗎啦。
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is one thing you don't have. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me.
You
must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Stopping you is all I care about. I'll do whatever it takes.
Iron Man 咁呢？
We'll see. Just know
Iron
that there's
Man
a
入
cost
嗰一下，道門鎖一下，佢
to
衝翻出去啦，
The
爆咗
agency
個閘
uses
啦已經
people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget.
Batman 係唔知先。
That's the thing about having a mind like mine.
佢都係講如果呀，你係 OK 嘅，Batman 係 DC。如果 Superman 呢，都係有個名咯。
You remember everything.
If you're trying to manipulate me, it's not working.
I'm not trying to get in your head.
我
I just
係
wanted to see
做
where the
緊。
man who doesn't compromise actually draws his lines. But then you already answered that for me.
其實 Superman 最驚
When
音
you
波啊
uploaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching.
不過每次用音波打佢都係流下啲血啫，流下啲鼻血或者熱血，冇乜嘢。
It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
Don't you dare put your crimes on me.
Come on, Batman.
講咩都係廢話，啱啱嗰3個選項唔係由頭到尾嗰啲選項都係廢話。
Gordon, he doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
蝙蝠醫乜嘢都防唔到。
呢套嘢。係咪完啊？
I'll wait for Waller and pass on.
未啊。
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
唉。
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine.
反正謎語人逼供啊，肯定逼供佢唔到噶啦嚇！我講嗰啲嘢，佢就係得佢知，唔使驚嚇。佢好守得諾言嘅應該。
算咩？
I thought we had some trust. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Whatever you do, this has to stay between us.
Oh, does it? Because I, what, just happened to stumble into it? I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system.
If you
really think it's important this stays between us, and I won't say a word.
你啲人手都咁廢啊！你真係咪鬼講嘅啫，冚你一巴啊
Batman, I'm sorry for your loss.
啊，點啊？好沉啊！你明唔明？我玩完第一章之後，佢應該將嗰啲打鬥戲擺喺後邊啊！佢而家將個打鬥戲擺喺前面，而家後邊以為佢好多嘢搞啊！唔係，全部都係文戲，喺度調查，喺度偵探。哇！呢啲悶到抽筋啊！
Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
你講得啱啊！我冇辦法講大話。
Straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort.
係佢太冧我啦。
I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
點會唔知啊？點解你唔會唔
This is
知
a
啊？
missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered
哎
no such
呀！
protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
都係
With
嘅。
Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one could ever fill his
佢條
shoes.
女咪佢個女。
But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this,
但係貓女
recent
貓女
fashion,
都幾勁嘅，不過喺
it's
科技
clear
上
we're
面
up
又唔
against a
係
new
啊，
class of
麻
criminal.
就麻麻地。
This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just...
會唔會咁白痴啊？直接射飛彈過去咪得咯？咁咪戇居，特登整個盒俾人咩？你估呢啲戇居居嘅啫？順網啦，通常連去邊啊？冇嘢可以連去你個頭度啊嘛。
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives. And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
要唔要整埋個爆炸？我想睇特技喎喂，
Can you block it?
就係整聲咁
I
廢
can
嘅。
get a clean copy of the signal, yes.
啊，好悶啊！由佢哋炸死啊！
It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
喂，我個省略號係唔包含點頭嘅，你唔好喺度加鹽加醋啊！
Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die.
But how?
Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
其實佢老豆嘅意願都係將佢個女培養成下一代嗰個助手，所以而家我揾咗條女幫手咧，冇乜問題。道德嚟講係接受到嘅。
I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
係佢個女啊，不過。
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal.
佢哋誤解他未得
points
咯。
found in both sound files.
唔係佢哋而家直接射粒飛彈咗佢就得噶啦嘛，唔一定要俾個盒噶嘛。你冇睇開頭，開頭就係嗰個謎語人俾咗個盒佢嘅，阿 Batman 又解謎，將個盒變咗一個 CD。喂
Tiffany.
喂
These are
，Tiffany。
definitely not the same. The two sounds have to be the same.
我唔係好明喎，我剪咗咁耐片都唔知做乜嘢啊。
Batman? Dwayne. Tiffany.
Tiffany 同 Tiffany。
That's a match.
The disabling. Bruce. Batman?
No, that's not it.
直接透露我係
Sounds
邊
like
個
a？ match for this to work.
Riddler. Tower.
No, no,
唔
that doesn't make
係啊，我
sense.
想聽晒啲聲，
I
你唔好
have to
幫
highlight
你
the。same sound in both files.
搞到我又唔記得晒。
Enterprises. Bruce. Bruce. Tower. Bruce. 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 Bruce.
喂啊！
Bruce. Bruce. Bruce.
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them.
唔係啊嘛，
Tiffany
你
gave
自
me
己
this
咪有
to
部
do
無人
malicious
機都
stuff.
使靠呢個咩？
Let's put it to good work.
好似耳塞啊！呢啲導
A theory I
彈。
really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning.
仲有邊度做
Bring
啊？
Rumi Mori up on the back
唔信佢可以喺邊度做起啊？冇得唔信㗎。
Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk.
咪
He
係
sure
啦，
can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say
直
he'd
接
respond
炸晒
better
成
to
個
a more
城市未得。
genteel approach.
咁多導彈咩老細？
As Bruce Wayne.
炸晒成個
However,
城
the
市又唔使用
agency
導彈啦，
is
用核
watching
彈啦，有冇錢
If
啊？
Waller
冇噶嘛
finds。out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand,
直接撳佢得，我唔使讀佢，讀佢條
Riddler's
毛咩？
lieutenant,
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. is currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority.
點解係人都覺得係左手邊嘅啦嚇？佢俾呢個選項有啲廢啊！要嚟啲另類嘅嘢。
I'll meet with Maury. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
啊，精神分裂啊！臨尾嗰句，開始以為自己唔係自己嘅。唔好再打鼓啦！
Waller's people are here, watching Maury. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it. They're following his every move.
你不要話 hack 入康文署搞到所有細路都冇得打乒乓波啊，冇得打壁球，
Gotta be careful here.
冇得做運動，跟住新嘅一代就全部變晒殘廢啊，行路都行唔到。
Must be annoying to a man like Maury.
未完。
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
我又唔明點解唔直接同呢啲特工講啊
No time to waste.
佢完全由頭到尾冇通知過 Wally 啊。
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr.
雖然我揀咗呢邊啫，即係用 Bruce Wayne 個身份去說服件事，但係佢依然係可以通知嗰個 Wally West， 唔係 Wally West， 係 Wally。
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
It's better if Waller's people don't know about this conversation.
Amanda Waller is watchful.
幾醒目啊！特登等條友擺完杯酒，跟住臨走一下我先講呢句，呢個係我哋之間嘅秘密。咁啊，真係變咗我哋兩個之間。如果佢擺咗支酒，我又撳。
Apparently, I'm a person.
擺酒嗰條友就會知。
There's really not much I can offer you other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
食咯。
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
You're on his list, Maury. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
你每日隻手俾到個 OK， 就可以講廢話。 斬埋你嘅第二隻手指，你就 OK 都伸唔到出嚟。
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father. Back when our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Then you owe me. for my father's sake.
That was a long time ago. And favors go both ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. He controls all my accounts.
有咩問題啊？
I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that.
點解我要幫你先？
Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison.
Somewhere
deeply unpleasant.
That's your problem, Mori, not mine.
Come now, Bruce. My problems are your problems, just like yours are mine.
佢話有啲咩可以威脅到啊？
Waits
睇
for
過
me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne.
驚你啊！你個仆街啊！ 最憎人哋恐嚇我啦！
Back any second.
食屎啊你！
This could have been a lot easier for you, Mori.
You should kill me, Wayne, because I won't forget.
Bruce, Waller's agents are converging. Hurry up and get out of there.
點啊？認唔認仔啊？
Alfred, I've sent you Mori's information. Find me what I need, fast.
你個授權你都白痴仔啊！
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce.
哇，有交打啦！
The Riddler has up his sleeve.
？I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
我每次見佢撳個頭，好似就嚟出嗰個魔貫光殺炮咁樣。佢每次都令我失望。
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
你個 W 都要我自己撳。
We found him.
Mori's information turned out to be accurate.
No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here
核
somewhere.
彈咁易俾你見，唔係導彈咁易俾你見咩？白痴！
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
A good spot for cover.
冇人睇到，十分合理。一係個迷耳人盲嘅，一係個迷耳人係盲嘅。
Wait for it.
哇！一係個迷耳人係盲嘅。
I know.
They might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After you brought this on yourselves, all of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends
充電啊！100%。
Mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles.
可以掹插頭啦。
Ready, Bruce.
自登型仔啊！得 EQQQE。月黑風高殺速嘅，唔使用劍。
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
好啦，有槍嘅人跑過嚟打我。
Oversized vermin.
同海賊王啲海軍一樣。哇！你撳個掣，竟然係慢過我掉粒嘢過去，實在太合理啦！
More, it's heating up.
哎呀，我都好肚餓，一陣就等你熟咗，我又拎咗你嚟食，唔使扭啦，扭第二邊，冇得揀扭第二邊添。佢之前唔係話扭唔開嘅咩？
係。
哇！炸佢波！哇！抽晒水啊！真係。誒，開始醒翻你啱啱係揸我波。要唔要嗌啊？通常有啲場面要嗌啊，係啊，一邊扯爛嗰啲嘢一邊嗌。
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Mori was incapable of learning his lesson.
佢咁近我打佢一拳
I
都得。
knew he'd lead you to me eventually.
佢上次咁串。
All part of the plan.
次次都係咁串啦。
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait.
佢係見到蝙蝠俠有啲濕晒咯，佢係中意蝙蝠俠咯，但係佢唔中意 Bruce Wayne 咯。呢條女。
That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Mori. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
You're wrong, Riddler. It makes me a hero. It's what makes me different from you.
講完我都想朗口啊！
I'm out here, and you're in there.
啲咁白痴嘅説話都可以由佢口中講出嚟。
My partners were supposed to be here to see this.
但係
I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions.
你答到
Get
我
them
嘅話，
wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
喂，你唔係話？
張三呢？
You get them right? This happens.
你仲未克服到呢個弱點啊！
I designed this for you, Batman. The hero
啊！
who
你個白痴仔。
doesn't have to compromise will die knowing he couldn't save everyone. Let's get started.
張三壓軸啦，好明顯。
To get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler.
哇，型啊！
Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate.
我有無敵嘅空白鍵可以暫停，你問啊，你問。我Yahoo知識啊，20分，睇下有邊個動日，全部都俾我動容到。哇，20分啊，一定要答呢啲題目。
But I don't think
跟住有
the
好多人
agent
幫我
next to
解答
you
呢個問
shares
題，
your
我唔使
enthusiasm.
驚。
You can handle the sonic blasts. But her, I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life.
啊，我唔使變聲器我都扮到，垃圾裝置。
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more.
連埋條女都
I won't
thanks，
wait. I won't
跟
let
住全
you
部都
die.
變晒 Batman 把聲。Ask your question.
Number 2, also completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
喂，你唔好問埋啲廢話好唔好啊？係啊，好叻啊！仆街啊！使你提水啊！
Don't you dare answer that.
Please, don't let him die. Say it.
You're too clever for me, Riddler. I don't know how to answer.
Finally, some humility from you. It's a shame it's not what I'm looking for.
No.
Avesta, please! Please!
哇！你認真啊！仆街啊！我又想重新嚟過啦。唔係，佢係咪都會死嘅？我覺得。
Blake! Oh my God, Blake!
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
哇！時光點啊？有咩好睇啊？有咩啊？喂，頂你而家先彈出嚟！喂，連過去。
I'll fire one of the missiles.
冇人睇到。連去邊啊？
You're much too slow, Batman. I think we're through.
Okay. 連去邊呢？
I'll fire one of the missiles.
唔明喎。
You're much too slow, Batman. I think we're through.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to
我
fire.
第一次見到個龍有個萬字夾喺上面嘅。
Who's on top of Gotham now?
係我啊！
I am.
What are you doing?
我想 cap 低佢啱啱個樣。
No, 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 no! Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you?
OK 㗎。喂，我想俾佢講完，嗱，佢講完先，佢講完先，好冇禮貌，我突然間覺得自己。係幾好睇嘅呢啲畫面。
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
死咗個。
冇理啊！ 啲無關痛癢嘅男人。 佢咁嘈啊，抵佢收聲，佢叫人唔好答啊嘛，唔好答個結果都係咩當足球踢。睇嚟佢唔係好滿意啊呢一球。
Batman, Lake and I tracked Riddler's ship through the Port Authority logs. We thought we could bring him in ourselves. Riddler snatched us straight off the docks. I should have said no. Urged caution. And now my colleagues are...
一個啫。
All we did was hand Riddler more hostages. We only made things worse.
Not true. I wouldn't have been able to stop him without you.
Thank you, Batman. It's good to know we've got Riddler in custody. Despite the cost.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Is this really a victory for you, Batman?
You're the one in cuffs.
Yeah, but you're the one that broke your precious rules. You let one agent die to save another. Well, that can't sit right with you. Can it?
I did what I had to do. To save Gotham from you. I don't regret it.
Agents diced into pieces? Another crying her eyes out? If you could stomach that, maybe I was wrong about you, Batman. Maybe you can fight in the gutter after all. I pushed the Batman to his limits. Tested his precious code.
唔係，如果我啱啱嗰次答中咗佢，音波會震死咗條女啊！
Set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
You need better friends. They turn thick as thieves. It's a lie.
I need smarter friends. They were all so small-minded. None of them had vision. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here. They broke the pact.
The pact?
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble.
佢咪應該即刻揾啱啱條橋嗰條嘅咩？
I have no idea how we're getting out of it. It's a disaster. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane.
快啲冚咩吧？
I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this
blow
ship.
咩 blow job 啊
Goddamn mess. Agent Blake is dead. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury's new neck brace is a fashion statement.
仲有冇啲未用完嘅導彈啊？不如對
as
準
an
佢屋
asset
企
to。the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to deputy ops.
降一
You
級
can't
啫。
demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor.
I'm loyal to Gordon Waller. Don't expect me to start taking your calls.
I'm not asking for your cooperation, Batman. I'm ordering
驚
it.
喎。
When you understand what we're facing, you'll come around. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
降一級自由
We're still
咗，
in this
仲有
together,
假貨。
Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop
啱
suggests
啱
he was
講到唔
involved
幫
in
佢
a
咁
feud
樣，
with
而家
another
即刻
member
講，
of the group.
呢啲就係待人處事啊！
Dr. Harleen
我
Quinzel,
真係成個 Harley
former
Quinn。
psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him.
快啲推佢落海啊！
But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line.
係係係，俾佢知道
And
咗
knows
添。
exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very
喂喂喂，
closely.
唔好諗第二樣嘢。
Bruce Wayne.
仆你個街！ Oh shit! Oh shit!
轉咩？
緊張，緊佢老豆啊！等下重整先。好啦，讓他感到安慰，但係佢又覺得氣氛不宜。吹啊！嚇！唔係嚇？有咩好分享啊？得嗰1.6係，同埋9.9係比較少數嘅。呢3樣嘢比較少數。吹啊吹啊！你都玩翻臨尾嗰度啊！即係唔同個八婆合作啊！最憎人哋威脅我啦〜有冇啦？冇啊，由頭到尾喎要。唔知啊，諗唔到咩喎？啊，諗唔到啊！ 話好似過特別耐啊。係咯，啱啱已經1個幾鐘㗎啦，1個鐘10分。咁今次咧，用咗幾耐啊？兩個夾埋夾咗幾耐？你既然中意佢，你同佢表白啊！乜係咁提到嘅？佢玩嚟玩去得佢 LL， 唔通我係咁同佢玩 LL？佢而家又係玩緊 LL。